said, the Lee Haney's Classic Bodybuilding Championship will be the reset in the world of bodybuilding.
Yeah.
You know, although this year we're just amateurs for this time, amateurs, but we're looking to morphosize into something even bigger. So yes, that standard of symmetry round, muscularity round, and posing will be the standard by which our judges will look for at our show, period.
And
so you heard it from me. This is happening. We are the reset.
yeah. And the way I said, sometimes you have to go to the past to correct the future. I always believe that.
You hit it right on the nail. Perfect.
It could be anything. It could be life. It could be politics. It could be what's happening now around the world. We have to sometimes turn on the television and look at the History Channel and say, wow, this already happened. We have to,
Yes.
What did we do? You know, and bodybuilding is the same. People tell you, you guys of the 80s, 90s, 70s, always complaining, and you know, the guys today are way better. There are good bodybuilders today. There's the passion. But you have to look back at what worked in the past as well and combine it and remove things from today and add these. And there are people that can do it. And I'm going to just say it. Some people are influenced and they're too scared to open their mouth to say, listen, we have to fix this. But I mean, I've tried many times, you know, but when you're the small fish in the sea, sometimes the bigger fish try to eat you, but I managed to, you know, get away. You People have to come out and just say, listen, this is wrong. You know, you go to the powers to be and say, listen, it's wrong. We're going in the wrong direction. But going back to your show, do you think you do other shows, Lee? You know, now since like you're on your own, basically.
Well, we'll see what happens. There's some big things in the making, and I've already had people coming at me wanting to do other shows already.
Fantastic.
They want to be a part of this movement of resetting bodybuilding.
Yeah.
And so we're looking forward to working with these various promoters, different entities, to be that reset. Like you were saying, Kevin, a lot of people, you know, want to say, but they won't say.
No.
Well, I've never been a man that was in fear of another man or whatever, because, you know, I'm a son of the Most High God. He teach me not to walk in fear of man. I'm only to walk in fear of him.
Yeah.
So if he's setting in my heart to do the right thing and to stand on the positions that's good, then I have to do that, because I'll be held accountable for what I didn't say when I had a chance to say. See, that's the key to greatness, having balls and not allowing somebody else to squeeze your balls.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I've had a nice set of balls for 8 years. I'm going to keep them too.
And like what I admire, you know, you're 8-time Mr. Olympia. You don't rub it into people's face. You know what I mean? You're proud of your accomplishments. You know, you use it to help you. You know, your popularity to make the sport better. And when people say, "Oh, you know, he's just an older guy," you know, complaining because they all believe, like I said, the past is better than now. But you've been there. You've done that. You won 8 straight. You came out healthy. You're still, you know, doing things, expanding in the sport and things like that. And that's how it should be. You know, I mean, not, you know, people doing it for 2 or 3 years and all of a sudden they write a message and they say, I have to, that's it, I quit because I'm falling apart, you know, and you don't hear of them anymore. And then it's all this, you know, feel sorry for me thing. You know what I mean? But the warning signs were there before. People tried to tell you, you know, other people in the industry indirectly, you know, not. And the thing is today, if you tell somebody something, you hurt their feelings, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you have to, you know, this guy's telling me the right thing. Sometimes the truth hurts, you know, like other, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes, as I had conversations with some people in our industry who, you know, you've heard people say, well, Lee Haney is whining, he's not in touch.
Yeah.
how can I not be in touch?
Yeah.
This is who I am.
Yeah.
You know, ever since I was 11 years old, I've been lifting weights. I've been reading. I
Yeah.
understand the culture. What a lot of the young athletes are not, they don't know the history of our sport.
Nothing.
You know, when you look at those who made the sport. I've met Larry Scott. I've been around Albert Beckles. I met Sergio Olivier. I've been in Arnold's office.
Yeah.
I have Dave Draper,
Yeah.
Dennis Tenorino,
Yeah.
Danny Padilla. I know these people, Dave Johns,
Yeah.
Johnny Fuller.
Yeah.
Most of these young athletes have no clue about our
Nothing.
history.
Nothing.
One of the other sad things that really breaks my heart is that we don't have a voice that is helping to educate them about it.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, it's sad. I received this year, we had the 60th anniversary for the Olympia this year. And I can't say how much I appreciate the gift that Jake Woods, the new Olympia owner, presented the former Olympians with. And
Yeah.
that was great, and Jake is sort of the umbrella, but he has people under him
Yeah.
that work on his behalf.
Yeah.
But then I got they gave away the cards, the cards. I wouldn't say they're historical because when I received these cards, a card, a little nice little thing that they put them in, it was very nice,
Yeah.
but none of them mentioned Larry Scott.
Yeah.
None of them mentioned Sergio Olivier. No, there was no picture of Chris Dickerson.
Yeah.
There was nothing of Bill Pearl.
Yeah.
It was not, it's like, why do we not love our history? Why is it not written in shrine, the guys who made our sport? So it's heartbreaking. When you talk about boxing, oh yeah, Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, you talk about basketball, Larry Bird, and you got all of these guys. You talk about boxing, Marvin Hagler and all of these, sports. You talking Joe Namath, football. You know these.
I remember
Baseball.
them all. Yeah.
Why we don't know anything about those who went before us in the sport of bodybuilding?
Yeah.
Only us older school guys know that.
Yeah.
Like you were saying earlier, if you don't know your past, you cannot better the future.
Yeah. I mean, just a small, I don't know how much time you have. A small example. I was at I think it was the 2000, about 5 or 6 years ago. I was at the World Championships in Spain, and thousands of athletes. I went for a walk, and I came back. I walk into the lobby, and I see this blonde guy sitting down, by himself. I walk up to him. I say, "Tom Platz, how are you?" Hey, he recognized my logo. I said, "I'm Kevin." We did 3 days talking about the history of the sport, Tom Platz's philosophies.
Oh, yes, I love Tom.
He's the Kai Green of the 70s and 80s, Eric.
oh man, Tom, I tell you what, and again, I mentioned the physiques of Arnold and all this, but the character of Tom Platz is really something that I admired. I love Tom. I love the way he dealt with the general public.
Yeah.
I love the way he presented himself. Out of all the guys, I love his charisma the most.
Yeah.
So I've always, I think it's Olympia in 1985 when we were in Belgium. Me and Tom trained at the same gym there in Germany. We had a great time. I got to know him more.
Yeah.
And I count him as a dear friend, as one of the greatest. And again, it's tragic that our sport doesn't do more to remember our athletes who came before us.
Yeah. And
so hopefully somebody hear this that can make a difference.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't own the the Mr. Olympia, but what I do have power over is the International Association of Fitness Science.
Exactly.
And that's something that me and John Hansen has been talking about for the last 2 years. So John is already at work building content that will be part of the IAFS, our historical categories, so that the athletes coming, being a part of going online with the Lee Haney's Classic Bodybuilding Championships would be educated to know who's who and when it happened. Well, so with that being said, Kevin, I have to go to the restroom.
Yeah, so Ali, what can I say? Thank you, and hopefully you'll come again, speak to me and Eric on.
Oh yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. I had a great time.
Yeah,
Thank you so much. And
yeah,
Eric, I appreciate what you do, my man. I'll be reaching out to you concerning
yeah,
being involved with the IFS. I
yeah.
Please
love
do.
to have you
I'll
as
send
one
you
of
his
my.
contacts, Lee. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that, man. Thank you so much. God
Thank
bless
you.
the two of you. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lee. It was an absolute honor and pleasure to have you on the show and to get to speak to you, living legend, all
Dream
these years.
come true. A dream. When I told Eric, I said, Lee's coming on the show. Forget about everything else.
And Lee, may I say, just in closing, that as incredible of a bodybuilder as you were, one of the best ever to don posing trunks, what I always appreciated about you more than anything was the kind of man that you are.
Exactly.
Just a gentleman,
Yeah.
a good person, a family guy,
Exactly.
person that cares about other people, didn't criticize other people.
Exactly.
Just a true ambassador of the sport. So I want you to know that I appreciate you as a man as well as a bodybuilder, and something I needed to say to you. So,
Well, thank you. I really appreciate it, man. And I want to share something in closing. When I was 17 years old, I got on my knees one night before going to bed as a teenager, and I prayed. I said, Lord, if you see fit to make me the best at the sport that I love so much, I'll go before the world and give you the praise and the glory. So apparently he heard something in that prayer. How you win the Mr. Olympia 8 years in a row? It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So I use my gift that he blessed me with to gift and be a blessing to others. That's what the whole journey is about.
Yeah.
Family, Lee Haney here. I remember a time in the world of bodybuilding when it was all about symmetry, muscularity, and an incredible posing routine. That made bodybuilding special and set it aside from any other sport. I recall at the age of 17 years old, rushing to the newsstand to see who the next upcoming champion would be. And it was there that I discovered people like Arnold Schwarzenegger, Robbie Robinson, Roy Callender, Frank Zane, Boyer Cole, Albert Becker, Sergio Olivier, just to name a few. And it was there that I fell in love with the sport of bodybuilding. Their physiques were admired by athletes around the world, which made bodybuilding special. As a young bodybuilder, I felt if I could combine the size of Arnold, Robbie's symmetry, and Frank Zane's presentation, that would be an unbeatable combination. And guess what? I did. It is for this reason that the 2025 Lee Haney Games will be introducing the IAFS Classic Bodybuilding Championship. That's right, bodybuilding as it was meant to be and should remain. A reset of what made bodybuilding one of the most popular sports in the world. Symmetry, muscularity, and a first-class posing routine, just as bodybuilding was meant to be. Bodybuilding is a global family, and it's about time we welcome everyone to the stage. The IAFS Classic Bodybuilding Championship isn't just another show, but it's a call to the entire world to bring back the quality, the class, and the most beautiful physiques that the world has ever known. We're inviting athletes from all over the world. Doesn't matter what federation you're from, what nation. If you love bodybuilding, this is a show for you. We've created a platform for everybody, and we want you to be a part of it. So if you're looking for the platform to display your hard work and dedication, then this is it. We're waiting for you. We're open. We're ready. Are you? Let's make history together.